This new Snow White is so fucking bad. The marketing for this movie is so bad. How they let this actress? She's so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I don't want to be mean, but I'll show you a clip in a second, and it's so embarrassing. She pretty much admits she's only watched the original once, and she's only seen it like 16 years ago. Like, what? You've only seen a movie you're making a remake of once? And in the clip, she's zero passion for the topic. I'll show you in a second.
Like, I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again. So I watched it for the first time in probably 16, 17 years when I was doing this film. I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that
she's
is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true. And so it's just a really incredible story for, I think, young people everywhere to see themselves in.
Snow White is running for president.
Yeah, there's a clip. I mean, it's ridiculous. Why the fuck are you making a remake of something you've clearly no passion about? Just in that clip alone, it just shows you every problem this movie has. An actress that does not give a shit about the role. She was probably hired for a diversity reason because she's, what is she, Mexican? And the story is Snow White is meant to be more beautiful than the princess. How do you... That makes no sense when you look at Gal Gadot. She's 1,000,000 times better looking than her, no offense. You couldn't even hire dwarves for the role. It's such an embarrassment. She, like, just look at her facial expression in that interview. She just does such a poor job showing any enthusiasm for the movie. It's just another paycheck, or it's just another way of making it more modern. There's gonna be transgender dwarfs. There doesn't need to be a princess. No man saves the day, it's all a woman. I mean, if you want to make a woke Snow White, why don't you make a new movie instead of this shit you have to remake with? I mean, say what you like about the new Lion King, but at least they didn't do a fucking crappy, like Simba is gay or something. It's such a shitty company. They've zero ideas, Disney. You see from all the new Marvel projects, I mean, apart from Loki, they've got fucking nothing. Embarrassing. And they can't continue this way. If you actually look at their sales, you look how much money they're losing on all this shit. It's like no one cares anymore. You just made every original movie worse. The remakes don't add anything good to these stories. It's pathetic. And you know what? Go for it. I mean, the funniest thing about these woke remakes is they're so funny to make fun of. I mean, they couldn't even hire the actual real life dwarves for the dwarves. They're just magical creatures now. I mean, how lazy are you? They couldn't even hire actual white actor for a white Snow White. Whole point of her. I mean, the original is meant to be based on German. It's just an embarrassment. Don't watch it, or at least make fun of it if you watch it. And if you're gonna market this movie, don't get that moron to market it. Goodbye.